It's 2020, guys. It's been a crazy month or so since I put out a video, but I want to fill you guys in on that. I want to show you some awesome Star Wars stuff that I got for Christmas and from Galaxy's Edge, and also an unboxing, so stay tuned. Let's get down right to the nitty-gritty. Why haven't I been making videos? Well, I've been busy. I work in an industry that is currently plagued by problems. So work has been weird. I've been able to work. I haven't lost my job. I'm very thankful for that, but things have been strange, so it's been stressful. So focusing on my hobby and my craft hasn't been as important to me as it feels it should be. So I'm glad to be getting back into the swing of things. Holidays happened. My sisters came over. They visited. I had family up, so I wasn't able to get into the workshop at all. I am working on one commission right now that I've got going for G.I. Joe. I'm going to let him tell you about that, though. I don't want to spoil his surprise. But I've also just been kind of down in the dumps. Seasonal depression, call it what you will. I haven't been to therapy. So it's just been one of those things where it's taken a lot of work to get to making one of these videos, but today I was feeling pretty good. I put on my Toying Around Dancing Ewok shirt. I'll include a link below. They're an awesome toy store based out of Johnstown, New York, and it's like my go-to toy store. I love the store. I love the shirts and the merchandise they put out, and I got my Rebels hat on, so I think you can guess that this video is going to be pretty Star Wars centric. I had a pretty decent Christmas. I got to spend it with people I love. I got to have sushi. I got some tiki stuff that'll be in another video, because tiki, I kind of make it into its own separate thing away from my cosplay and nerd stuff, but I keep it right here on the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and first off show you this great cookbook my sister got me for Christmas. It's the Galaxy's Edge official cookbook. Excuse me. It's a cookbook written by Cookie Tuggs, who cooks all the food at the Black Spire Outpost at Galaxy's Edge. So this book is recipes and inspired by recipes from the theme park, and I haven't had a chance to go yet, but I was so stoked because I worked for 7 years in the restaurant industry. I love to cook usually, and I like unusual things like themed cookbooks. So I picked this up and I've gone through it, and there's just some like really beautiful photography. I mean, they really went all out. It's not a cheesy, like, oh, Wampa burger, and it's just, you know, ground beef or whatever. They go out of their way to, like, have ingredients that make multiple ingredients to make one item of the dish. Just, like I said, the photography in here is phenomenal. It really breaks down all the categories, and there's little stories and snippets included. You get, like, the first 15 pages are just Cookie's story and learning about that character that exists in that world. And I mean, I'm super excited. There's breads, there's meat dishes, there's vegetarian dishes, there's a lot of vegan options in here. So I just want to recommend this cookbook and say thank you to my sister Amber. I love it. And it's the Galaxy's Edge cookbook, and hopefully, I will get to meet the author and get my cookbook signed with some other stuff, maybe costume related in there. You heard me say I'm going to show you guys some stuff from Galaxy's Edge, and then I also immediately said I didn't go. My buddy Connor went to Galaxy's Edge, and he was kind enough to pick up for me 2 items. So I'm going to show you those 2 items right now. These are geared toward the adult collector, which I think is awesome. And I really like that Disney is embracing the fact that there's an older fandom, and it's not just little kids, because Star Wars has been important to so many of our lives. So let's take a look. It is a Jedi holocron, and it comes in this awesome, like, pleather, I guess, bag, and it says Black Spire Outpost on it. I'll actually take the holocron out down here and show you guys the bag. So, when you get your holocron, this is what you get. It comes to you, it comes with a charging cable, which I don't have on hand because it's actually hooked up to the charger because I charged it up for this video, but it's really cool. It's a nice deep blue, and it comes, you feel it. It can kind of move. So let's fire this bad boy up, and I'll show you some of the things that it can do. All right. So first thing you do is you turn these, and then you turn those, and it springs to life. Now, it is picking up on that camera and making like the craziest noises. So, you know, this is fine and all, but what good is a holocron without a kyber crystal? And right here I have a kyber crystal. We're going to break this out in a second and put it into here. So, stay tuned for that. So, we've got a kyber crystal, which comes from Galaxy's Edge at Disney, and this is a green one. Now, there's a whole rainbow of colors. We see that there are some, spoiler warning for The Rise of Skywalker if for some reason you haven't seen it, but there are colors that are featured in the movie that are not available at Galaxy's Edge yet, or are available with the associated lightsabers, but you can do Savvy's lightsaber building experience, or you can just go to the gift shop and purchase these. Now, the green ones contain either Qui-Gon Jinn or Master Yoda, so we're going to take a look at this guy and load him into the holocron and see what we got. So, it's a screw bottom, excuse me. There's a little hang here too, so I bet you could like wear it as a pendant or make it hang off of your belt on a Jedi costume, so that's really cool. Cosplay opportunities there. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Thought I lost it. So it comes in a little nesting plastic thing, which I don't think you can see in there. But this is my kyber crystal. It's very light. It feels almost like a die, like you would play with a game, some D&D, or, you know, shooting craps. I don't know what you do on your weekends. It's not my business. And it's really cool. It's transparent. You can... I have a light, but I don't want to shine the light through it. But yeah, you can kind of see... Yeah, it's very crystalline, and that's neat. So let's fire up this holocron and put this bad boy in. There's a little drawer right here, you can see. So we'll actually... Oh, had it upside down this whole time. Who knew? So we'll put that in there, and you just drop it in. There's a little tray. You see that tray there? Drop that in, push it in. So here we go. And now it is glowing green. It's recognized. Now there's two black dots, one there and one there. So I'm told...
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
So I got Qui-Gon Jinn, and when you depress those two dots, he...
May the Force be with you.
Gives you information and training, and I guess there's a very large handful of sayings. That's really cool, and you can put in... You can take that kyber crystal out and put in other kyber crystals of different Jedi, and you'll get different things. Purple would give you Mace Windu. I think that's exclusive to Mace Windu. There are three reds, I think. Palpatine, Snoke, and another. But I've also been told you can pair it with a Sith holocron to get something from Clone Wars and Rebels, so that's really cool. But I don't have a Sith one right now, but I wanted to show you guys this. I think this is super cool. Thank you again, Connor, for picking this bad boy up. And yeah, I got one more thing right now in front of me from Galaxy's Edge that I want to show you. So there are a lot of souvenirs that are available at Galaxy's Edge. I've seen Kowakian lizard monkeys. I've seen pork puppets. You can get a lightsaber. This one though, this was something somebody picked up and didn't want anymore, and this is a Spira. It's called a Spira at the Black Spire Outpost, and I think this is a really cool thing that Disney did. This is the type of immersion and stuff that has me so excited to go to Galaxy's Edge. A Spira is an ancient currency on the Black Spire Outposts, and basically what this is I'm going to take this out. It is a metal, what feels like a coin. That's metal, that's real metal, and it's got the Black Spire Outpost on it, an Erebush, which is the basic of the Star Wars universe. On the back, it's got some English, of course, and a QR code, but what it is, it's a gift card, and they're $100, right? So fortunately, I lucked out and somebody didn't want theirs when they were done with it, but this thing is just super cool. I have a couple of ideas for projects for this, wearable or not, I'm not sure yet, but like this thing just, it feels, I would be so excited to get this at the theme park, and $100 makes sense because let's be honest, if you're going to Disney, you're going to spend more than $100 unless you're extremely tight budgeted and you really like cut yourself at a limit. So why not take $100, put it on the gift card, and then when you're done spending that $100, you also get this. Like, this is cool. This would be worth that for me. Other places you spend get a $100 gift card and you have a piece of plastic that you know, cashier says, hey, you want me to throw this out for you? This is dope, and I'm really excited for this. Like I said, I have some project ideas. I'm not ready to reveal them all yet, but it does involve a Star Wars OC that I'm working on. I'm really excited about starting to create characters within fandoms this year. This is kind of my 2020 manifesto. They aren't necessarily slave to canon. They're not slave to concept art. They're not slave to this thing that already exists. Like, I'm not making Luke Skywalker. I'm not making Darth Vader. I'm gonna make a character that's specific to me and what I want to be and what I feel like I would enjoy in Star Wars and see in Star Wars. So I've got some pieces that'll be for another video, but I just want to give you guys the heads up. Last and certainly not least, I got a package from the Smugglers Room. Check out their YouTube page. Subscribe to their YouTube page. They are a indispensable resource for sci-fi prop making, prop building, decoration, and positive too. It's all their videos are so positive. There's not any negative messages. They're fun. They create, and it's just really good. So anyway, I saw that they were doing a run on something, and I jumped on it because honestly I couldn't do it here in the shop. Didn't have the time to do it, so I reached out. So let's tear this open here. And you know, sometimes you run a bounty, you do things for people, and you know, you get paid. Oh, that's cool. The sticker says "Thank you, geek." No, guys, thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and open it up in case you haven't figured out what it is. In case you can't tell, like, this is so damn cool. It is a Beskar ingot from The Mandalorian, and it's super, like, high. That's high density resin. It's got the embossment on the back that I've seen people making these and that they're leaving off. It looks like real metal. The hydro dipping, I hope that the camera can pick that up in the light, just the difference in texture and color in that. And then it's got the engraved Imperial logo. Like, this thing is just so damn cool. Yes, the Smugglers Room. I'm going to include a link to their website down below and their store so you can get yours. This isn't a paid thing. This is something I ordered from them. I like supporting other content creators. I like supporting Star Wars makers. I like supporting makers, and I loves me some Star Wars props. So yeah, I got a great Beskar ingot, and I'm super happy with this. This is so cool. Look at it. It's like it's the thing from the show that I watch, and oh, it's so cool. There it is, you guys. Happy 2020. It feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be shooting. And it just, like, this feels right. It feels good to be back. I'm excited to be making more videos for you guys. Expect new vlogs. Hopefully this weather breaks, because it is a gray winter wasteland out there right now. It's like the surface of the moon. So I'm going to get back to making stuff. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are taking care of each other, taking care of yourselves. Drink some damn water. Eat something if you haven't. Do something that makes you happy, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Be well, to sweet me.